Fellow pedal nerds. Me again. Kiana is gone, sadly. She just got picked up by her dad. So, that means it's just us in a very kind of intimate setting. So with Kiana, we talked about the Prophet, the digital delay, and the Echobrain, the analog delay by TC Electronic from that new series that's built like a tank, which is why I call them the Tank series. Now we're looking at the Skysurfer, written in a font that looks like Skylanders for some reason, which is some kind of kiddie game for the console. Someone please explain to me what Skylanders is. I don't understand. So I have the Prophet here because it has the same kind of layout as the Skysurfer. And let me tell you all the stuff I told you guys before on all the other videos, which is these pedals are based on pedals by Behringer, which is the company that bought TC Electronics, and Behringer belongs to Music Group, and Music Group belongs to, who knows, whatever comes after that. So Behringer had these plasticky kind of pedals and said, hey, TC, please upgrade them, make them better so that the name TC Electronic actually belongs on there. And that's what they did. So they upgraded the chassis, the switch, the knobs, everything is much sturdier, much more valuable. They're built on two U's, so there's a U metal here and a U metal here, and me, two U's, two U. Big knobs, no programmability, no tone print, no nothing. This is what you see is what you get. On this pedal, there's also a 3-position switch, just like on the Skysurfer, to pick your reverb algorithm. The Prophet and the Skysurfer are digital, all the other ones are actually analog. Still true bypass, even though it's a digital pedal, just like the Skysurfer. We have ins and outs right here on the top mounted ins and outs, together with the 9V, which is PCB mounted, not hooked up to the chassis, and it says 9V 100 milliamps, which for the analog pedals is for most of them a lie. They actually use a lot less. The Rush booster only uses 7 milliamps. It would be nice if they actually wrote it right here. For the Prophet and the Skysurfer, it might get close to 100 milliamps because digital pedals pull more. So it's nice that they work with 100. Yet again, it would be nice to actually have the real milliamp count. For those, they don't say it on the website. Thin rubber feet at the bottom, which means Velcro can go probably on top of the rubber feet, so you don't have to peel them off. Made in China, very sturdy, and for pedals clocking in at $49, very nicely built, very cool. Again, there are other pedals that are super built like a tank, namely the Boss pedals, that many of them actually clocking in at under 100. Not the digital delays and the reverbs, they are past 100. As for a digital reverb in the €50 range, I actually don't know one. Digital in that price range from China is rare. I know that the T-Rex Ghost Tone was released as a Thomann 60th anniversary exclusive, and that is under 100, I think 79, 89, something like this, which is a pretty decent reverb, but in the €50 range, pretty difficult. So I have the SKYSURFER right here loaded up, and that's going right now into the Joyo dual clones on the doppelganger setting. So the whole circuit is a doppelganger circuit. If you don't know what that is, I'm not going to tell you. It just sounds good, that's what you need to know. And I'm not going to switch the circuits because this is not a demo for this amp, that's coming at a later date. I'm playing it with this amazing Berumen Copper Top. Berumen Copper Top! By my good friend Isaac Berumen, with Four Seasons pickups by Bob Gabriel. Very nice hand-worn pickups from Holland. This guitar is mahogany-ish, but it's black limba. Very nice. With a maple, as you can clearly see, look at this, come on, look at this. Flame maple neck and fretboard. GraphTech ratio tuners. Don't know the bridge, I have no idea. But this is actually a piece of copper that has been patinaed and whatever. Look at this fretboard, it's also flame maple. Copper rings with black abalone surrounds. It's a very, very nice guitar. Please check out Isaac Berumen's work at Berumen Guitars on Facebook. You can also get them in the US, in Texas at Rebel Guitars, and I think Wildwood Guitars also will carry them. So, there was my plug right there. That's going into the Joyo Dual Clones, into the Torpedo Studio, and right here on a vintage setting with the Silver 77 and a Jazz 120 cab. Different left and right. Sounds clean like so, with the D major. And that single call, neck pickup. I'm gonna go to spring, and here's what you need to know about the mix knob. Right now, I have 50%... How do I say this? No. Okay. The more you get towards the 12 o'clock position, the more you're adding in the reverb. Right now, you have 50% reverb, 50% guitar signal. The more I crank it up, from the 12 o'clock position, the more I'm taking out the guitar signal and the reverb stays the same. So at 12 o'clock is as much reverb as you will get, but then going further, I'm actually taking out the guitar, making it wetter without actually adding more reverb. So if you want your traditional reverb mix, it would probably be more like 9 o'clock. That's pretty much all the reverb you will ever need. We have a tone knob, which probably is like a high frequency roll-off, and a reverb knob, which is, I'm gonna go decay, but who knows? So what you have to know is, the pedal engages on foot up. So see, if I push down, nothing happens, and when I let go, then the pedal engages. Might require some adjusting with how you push the pedal. Okay. Doesn't seem to be a lot longer, just feels more, but not necessarily in length. Yeah, it is longer, but it's not super short and extremely long. It's subtle. It's a very subtle difference. You can't get these extremely long mega lush reverbs. Again, there is limits. There are limits to what you can get for $50. Not bad. That only wet mode, kill dry mode, could be nice for adding it in a parallel effects loop. You know, why not? With nice swells from a volume pedal, why not? Let's switch to a plate. And Hall. go to spring. Let's send it into a couple of different amps just to get you a feel of where we are. Let's do a little bit of a loop here. The Skysurfer Reverb. The Skysurfer Reverb. What do I think? It's okay. It does the job for 49 bucks. Let's put it this way. It's not the kind of reverb that opens the heavens for you and the ray of sunlight comes through and hits you just right and you're in this pad of beautifulness, beautifulity. Some reverbs do this. Like, of course, the Strymon, Big Sky. The Neunaber Immerse, TC System 6000, blackface setting on the M3, I don't remember what it was called. Oh my god, the most amazing reverb that I had as a plugin. Wow! TC knows how to do this. We are facing a pretty big Trumpish kind of wall here, which is 49 bucks. So you can only get a certain amount of hardware for that, and you need processing power to have amazing reverbs. So it does its job. If you dial it in subtly, it's okay. But sometimes the reverb in the low end might actually get a little bit in the way of your signal. So if you dial it in subtly, as a subtle reverb, it'll work. If you want to have this big lush mega verb, nah. If you're trying to get the reverb as an instrument, meaning you actually crank it up so that there's only reverb and you fade in pads, it still won't be super, super long, but that's what she said. That's what he said, actually. Oh, damn it, we missed a good joke about this is as wet as it gets. Right here. Oh, damn it, and Kiana was supposed to say that's what she said. Well, again, this is as wet as it gets, that's what she said. Blah, blah, blah. Missed the joke. Again, if you get all the way reverb, you can do some cool stuff. If 50 bucks is all you have, it's not a bad choice. It's kind of your only choice, but it's still not a bad choice. But don't expect the creative horizons that can open with some other boxes, okay? It's okay. It's okay, that's all I can say. See you guys. Oh, links to the switcher from AMPETE. Thank you, Peter Ahrens. Underneath this video, links to all the TC pedals underneath this video if you want to check them out at Thomann in pre-order, or whenever you're watching, order. You know, time, wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey, kind of Doctor Who-ish, TARDIS kind of shit. And if you want to support what I do, if you want to support my channel, patreon.com has an account for me under the name Henning Pauli. So if you want to give, if you want to donate monthly to support what I do and so that I can keep doing what I'm doing without being dependent on any companies or whatever, give generously. I'm doing okay. I'm not gonna starve if you don't do this. So if you can't afford it, please don't. It's all fine and I still love you. But if you want to show some love, throw it my way. That would be nice. But that's really all it is. It would be nice. Thank you. See you guys. He's standing up really tall. Ja, der Finger, die Hand wäre ab.
Wow, guck mal, wie groß er sich macht.